working. I'm live. Whew, I'm out of breath. I just ran up the stairs. I had to get, pipe cleaners, and they are downstairs because I use them to make cat toys for Yawns, and I grabbed a couple of his on the way up just to reshape them. I'm gonna make some really pretty flowers and butterflies today. So I'm really excited. Get those all. Oh, I woke up Danny talking. So she's going to try to jump up on the table, huh? Because you love the camera. I left the door open for you, sweetie. You can get out if you want. Okay, pipe cleaners are almost recurled. They're Yawns' favorite. Put them right there in his pile. Hey, welcome. Nobody is here. That's okay. That's all right. We are crafting today. I am in comfy clothes because I felt like it. Actually, I was ice skating the other day and I fell. I fell real good and I hit my knee and it is very swollen and bruised. And I tried to put on my normal pants this morning and couldn't get them past the knee. So we are cozied out because our knee is that swollen. We're also wearing our shoes with arch support. I wish I had a chair up here to sit on. I don't think I need it though. I think I'm good. I'm starting today. I am hell-bent on building some of the flowers and pretty parts of this. There's one thing I'm going to do really quick though, because my hot glue gun is heating up and getting ready to go. I've got my butterflies ready to put some Mylar on. I was off camera just adding some more little details to the outside of this. And I added some arches, some arch texturing. Hey! And I have one more to go. So I'm going to do that really quick with the hot glue. I was trying out a couple different glues to see how stuff like that worked. Those kind of complex shapes. And the felt and foam worked fine, but it wasn't awesome because it has, the thing that I like about it, it's adjustable. But sometimes with these little fickle pieces, you don't want it to be adjustable. You need it to just stick down. So I was working with I was like, I'll just use super glue. And of course, because super glue is just everywhere. It was everywhere. So we're going to do this really quick with hot glue because I can't be trusted with super glue anymore. Hey, how's it going? How's life treating ya? I'm going to cut this piece really quick. Where did I put? There we go. I've been looking forward to working on this all day. I've been in front of the computer, and not that I don't like computer work, but if I could make something with my hands instead, I would do that in a heartbeat. And get a little glue on here to stop talking so I can pay attention because I can only do one thing at once. Get this little piece on. Immediately stuck and just a little jinky. It's okay. It's all great. Oh, I know. I'm so sad Cosmicon was canceled too. I genuinely let myself pout about that for a solid week because I was really excited about it. I know. I'm not signed an NDA or anything like this, so I can tell you that they were really well organized. And when they reached out to me to talk about what they had wanted to do, they had a really clear vision, and they were really professional and upfront about their contracts and the pay and the travel, which is not what every convention does. So I was really excited to work with them because they were awesome. And then things just happened. I asked when I initially met, I asked about if they thought Boise had a market for it, and they did, and I think Boise does too. So maybe next year I'll see about Boise's my hometown. See about Gem State Comic Con. I haven't been to it. But I've heard good things, that it's pretty fun, pretty small at the Expo Center. I grew up going to events there. The Western Idaho Fair is still one of my like most favorite things in the whole wide world. And now whenever I go to a fair anywhere else, I'm like, well, is it as good as the Western Idaho Fair? Because I don't know. And that's me with my 20-year-old fair bias. Yeah. So anyways, I know I was really bummed about it. I hope that they try again and that things improve, because like it seemed really cool. It seems like a really cool event, a really cool idea. They were so nice and prepared and like, oh, it's a sweet small town con. Okay. I love that. You know, I mean, I like the big ones too. They're really fun. Like Rose City is about as big as I can get before I start to get overwhelmed. I mean, clearly I've gone to Emerald City a lot. But I like Rose City more and more because it's a great middle ground. I think the little cons are so fun because you actually get like local artists are coming in and local entertainment. You get a real sense of the community. I'm working with Lilac City Comic Con, and they're another one of those like smaller conventions, really well organized. I can tell that the person who runs it really has like a love for the event, and that makes me feel like, I don't know, really honored to participate. So yeah, Gem State would be a good one. Okay, that was easy. The arch is done. Now all the arches are done. I think I'm just going to set this off to the side because I can noodle away at detailing it for a while, but I want to make some flowers and butterflies. And I've got these paper butterflies. I made these. I didn't design them, but I took some like, hi Danny. Yeah, we don't go by the hot glue. You get back down there. Thank you. Thank you. I found some real live monarch butterfly patterns, which the monarchs would stop by my house growing up. And then so I just like transferred it to Inkscape and traced them out. And I made these so that they're 2 wing templates, and they fold in half around mylar or cellophane or something pretty. And then, oh, just a second. I love you so much. But you can't be in here. Yeah. We'll just close the door. It's okay. Bye-bye. She's a monster in the best way. I'm 100% sure Boise has an audience. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, July is hot. Actually, I reached out to them about that because I did an event in July in Portland, and there was not a lot of great communication around it, and it ended up being outdoors, and I showed up in full cosplay, and it was like bright, full sunlight outdoors in July in Oregon, Portland, Oregon. And I spent about 15 minutes on the pavement that it was hosted on. And then I had to go to the organizer and be like, I'm out. I can't do it. I like can't wear a full costume in 90-degree weather in Portland in July in full sun. And so I learned a lesson, and I reached out to Cosmocon, and I was like, it's going to be indoors, right? They're like, oh yeah, of course it's going to be indoors. Why would we be? I mean, like, it's on the Grove, so the beautiful patio. But yeah, they had fully planned on letting everyone stay out of the sun. They had a green room. I know, so well organized. Oh, maybe Gem State Comic Con will absorb that team because they were awesome. Okay. So anyways, these butterflies, we are going to, as I was just talking about, like the wings sandwich, I can fold them. They sandwich together like that. So you can I could put mylar in there to make them really iridescent, but I could also put some cool paper in between. I haven't done that yet. And they come as pairs. I'll show you why. Get this one folded too. So they come as pairs because these little like tabbies that are right in the middle, they are staggered in the design. Oh, you can't see it because my fingers are in the way. There's still fingers in the way. It's not gonna work. They're staggered. I guess you'll just have to take my word for it. They're staggered so that you can like wrap them around. What I'm gonna wrap them around is pipe cleaners that I stole from Jan's because those are his favorite toys, but I like them a lot. And I think I'm gonna do a little butterfly on the inside and then a big butterfly on the outside. Because they're pretty. Yeah. July in Portland. Yeah, it really is. I mean, I'm not an outdoor human to begin with. And I'm okay with that. I accept like this is who I am. I burn through sunscreen and oftentimes the smoke in the summer, like the hazy summer smoke or autumn smoke, triggers my asthma so I can't breathe and bugs love to bite me. I must have the most delicious insides in the whole wide world because they just can't seem to stay away. So I stay indoors. I don't go out long enough to even get vitamin D. I have to take a supplement. And I'm okay with that. I've accepted my fate. I used to think it was I could go out and hike and be cool and stuff, and I don't know. The older I got, the more I'll open all the windows and let the sunshine in, and that to me is perfect. I won't even run climate control in the summer because I just like to open it up in the evenings and the day and let the air come in. What I'm looking at here, I feel like, when did I order this? It must have been back when I was like just starting to make Navi, the second iteration, and I really wanted to like knock the wings out of the park. So I was playing around with a bunch of different materials and I ordered mylar cellophane? Mylar. Not just mylar? I don't remember what it's called. I have the order form here. I ordered some from Handful of Glitz of black opal mylar sheets. And they're too small for what I wanted to do, but I still have them. Like, they're beautiful. And they make for these great, they're great for these little butterflies. And then they also sent me, they're so generous. They sent me a couple like extra sheets of different colors just to play around with. And I'm so bummed that the sheets just weren't large enough for what I wanted to do. I mean, my fairy wings are quite big, but they're great for little effects. And they're a little bit fickle to work with because it's mylar. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's just fancy cellophane. Close enough. Stronger. That's why it's stronger and lighter than like store-bought roll cellophane, which is why I thought it'd be a really good candidate for fairy wings. Yeah. Inside human. Yeah, you get it. Oh, but I remember last time I just used a glue stick for this and it did not work. So let me grab my bucket of glues off camera because I was going to try something else. Yeah, it was such a glue sticks just don't get the job done. And I even used rubber cement. I've tried a couple different things and it hasn't really worked. So what am I gonna do? I am gonna use. I should have cut these out of vinyl that has sticky back on it, and then I could just boop right onto the cellophane. But I made these a while ago, and I didn't want to throw them out because they're pretty. I'm gonna try this. I got this a little while ago, and I haven't had. Oh my god, my mess just like grows, ripples out. It's a clear craft bond stick. Oh, it's Elmer's glue. I got it because I was like, this looks like it could be. It's got a couple different ways to apply it. It's got a, what is this? This was like a smooshy tip end, like kind of a fat marker. And what's this? This is a squeezy. So what do I want to do? I definitely don't want to apply it over the mylar because that will be disastrous no matter what I do. And let's get some scrap paper because I will make a mess. Put that down. And what am I just going to go for it? I guess. I feel like though, maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll sacrifice a paintbrush. so that I can stipple it onto, this is not an awesome paintbrush to begin with. It's on my to be thrown away pile, but I haven't like gathered the courage to throw it away yet. Because what if I use it? What if I need it for something? I'm a firm believer that if you're not making, I agree, but you should see like, oh my god, I'm still working on the shredder armor, but I am making progress forward, and I made a big leap yesterday, but it was just like it had just blown up in here, and my partner walked up, and even he was impressed with what I had accomplished in such a short amount of time. And so I just had to like sit myself down yesterday and do the thing, finish it up, get it to a place where I could at least clean up what I had, because it wasn't even like it wasn't even like con crunch. It was just me slowly growing further and further outward from where I had started. Oh, this is an interesting applicator. I'm not angry at it. I'm just okay. Well, it kind of like glided on kind of cool. And now it's a little bit sticky. Let's see. I'm just going to put it right in the corner. My fear is always that if you get glue on both sides, you'll be able to tell. But we'll try it. We'll see what happens. We'll just put it down. Put down one wing side onto the Mylar. Just gently press it. That's all I want, is for it to stick really well. And I have some that I've already made, like I said, with like a glue stick, but those are, what's going to happen when you use the glue stick. And even rubber cement. I mean, I could pull out the contact cement, but then I'd have to contact cement the Mylar. I don't know. Sometimes I see people use it and not contact cement both sides, and I wonder, I have questions like later on, has it totally failed? Did it did it completely fail and we just didn't see it because it was out of line of sight? Okay, now I'm going to do the other side of this butterfly wing, and then we'll set them off. We'll just start with these small ones, and then we'll set them off to the side to dry. Hold on. There's all these little tiny holes that didn't quite get cleared out when I did this with the Cricut. Didn't weed it very well. Contact cement, I agree. I think it's overkill. I don't think I need it. Yeah. Man, if you would have told me when I started making stuff, the art of selecting the proper adhesive is going to become a whole separate skill set, I wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have believed it until I had to experience it myself. But it's real. I feel like I spent a lot of time too, like failing with adhesives, because I'm like, oh, I found a new one. Is this one going to be the thing that is my new catch-all, my new perfect adhesive? It never is. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. Like, is this going to be my new favorite? Is this going to be, I mean, occasionally I'll find stuff that's really good and I'll keep it. That's not true. The felt and foam, I tried it and like clearly I like it. So things are getting better too. Products, I feel like most products, a lot of products, not all products. I'm going to just keep that one down on there too. There you are. Onto your, I'm making sure to put them on there in reverse because Mylar does have like some color differences on either side. So I want it's either the outward or the inward facing wings, depending on how I decide to put them onto the pipe cleaners. But there we go, glued on. Pretty exciting stuff. We're gonna let that dry and then we'll come back to it and do the other side. We'll just put this over here for now because if it's in my line of sight, I will destroy it. Okay, flowers. Flowers. This is what I'm looking forward to. I think I am going to make them out of, do I need to make that decision now? I don't know. Cranky flowers. I was like chewing on, am I going to make them out of paper or am I going to make them out of foam? Some pros and cons to each. Paper, I could paint now and just put them around. And then, but foam, I get a little bit more like, a little more flexibility and a little bit more like sculptability with it. Maybe what I do first is just figure out where I want to put my flowers and my my mushrooms, because I need to do my wiring first. I need to get the wires. So I've got these little fairy lights, these battery powered, super cheap fairy lights. I've got red and blue. You can't see any of that. Can you see it against me? No, red and blue. And I've got purple. That's one of my favorites. This one is golden and green. Okay, so I need to decide what colors I want to use. And did that turn on even though the thing was in? That's fine. Okay, so purple, I'm going to turn them all on. Blue. Ooh, you can see them kind of. I'm going to spread it out a little bit. Yellow, red. I'm going to ditch the red. It's not very bright. And I want these to be like, I want them to have some vibrancy. I have used a lot of the blue and the purple and the green before because I like them. And then the yellow to me feels a little cheerful. And we want these to be cranky and kind of deathly and poisonous because that's the vibe. So I say green, blue, and purple are the way to go, which is kind of, those are kind of like, you see those colors in nature and you're like, oh, wait a second. Don't touch that. Most of the time. I can see them. I know the blue, the blue and the green. Okay, we're on the same page. Love it. So I think, to me, green and purple read as like poisonous, and then blue cap mushrooms are also poisonous. So perfect. I love it. All right. I should write on these though, so I remember which one's which, and I don't have to turn them on 100 times to figure it out. Green. I learned this from making a witch's hat. And now like all the stuff is in it, but sometimes I want to turn something on and I don't know what's what. And just turn them on and turn them off. It's not a big deal, but the label is nice. Green, purple, blue. And I can build my flowers around the central stamens, but sometimes it's a little bit easier to run them through the flowers first. Do we steal from my box of fake flowers? Do we make foam ones? Let's see. Yes. Do I have... When I say like I could dive into my box of fake flowers, there's a lot there. So I have to be committed to doing some searching through it. And I do have... My nephew makes these. I love them. He makes these notebooks from old record covers that are like no longer... They're unusable. And it's just great white paper inside of it. So I am going to tear out a couple of sheets. Anyways, they're awesome because then I don't have to go running and stealing stuff from the printer all the time. So I don't keep any like regular paper up here. What do I want to do? I don't know. You know what though? While I perseverate about the flowers, I'm going to make some more little mushrooms. The blue cap mushrooms, because I think they're super cute. These ones, they're made out of Instamorph and tubing, And I have hot water up here, but they do take a little while to cool. And I think these ones are too big. Like, I think just proportionally, these aren't quite the right what I want. So I want to make some that are a little bit smaller. I have this clear tubing that goes, that's what it is wrapped around. And I think we'll just do like, so this is a great planer face right here. And I think it'd be really cool to have them wrap around. Boop, boop, boop. Like 5 of them. 4 of them. 3. No. Let's make 5 and then we'll choose our top 3. And I'm just going to do, I just want them to be little guys. 1, 2. Just little tiny pieces of, not that you can see it, tubing. Those will make the central, oh, if we want to get scientific, the central like veining, like the xylem and the phloem. Although I guess that's not right because mushrooms don't have that because they're fungus, they're not plants. They don't have a vascular system, do they? I can't remember. I don't know. I should look it up. I feel like I should know that. I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure they transport. That's why they stay so small-ish. They transport water and nutrients cell to cell. Nature dislikes even numbers. Agreed. Yeah. So we got to pick an odd number, 5 or 3. Yeah, we can't have both. Okay. I don't want to burn myself, so I'm going to do this carefully. There we go. I have a coffee cup and boiling hot water that I just boiled downstairs. I'm going to put that in here. I just want a little bit because I'm going to be using Instamorph. And so as it cools, as the water cools, like the Instamorph will get less pliable. This is Instamorph if you haven't used it. It's these little plastic, you can't see, it gets blown out. Not that you'll be able to see really white on my hands either, but like it's these little plastic pellets and then you just drop them in water, in hot water. And we'll do another. They turn clear and pliable. But I've learned I shouldn't stick my hand in there. So I've got some, what am I going to use? Not this. I'm going to use these little silicone spatulas. Yeah, there we go. So I dropped those in there and that comes out as like a clear moldable plastic. And I'll just keep hot. Not scalding though, just hot. Oh, one got away from me. And then you can just like, there you go. You heat it up and mold it with your fingers. And it works pretty good. You can cut it. It's almost like, well, I was gonna say it's almost like a thermoplastic. It is it's exactly what it is. It's a thermoplastic. Oh, and I just got it stuck to here, which is okay because it will cool and just come off, but I want to be able to use it. Come on, Matt. Let it go. I probably should have got some aluminum foil. It's fine. Just roll it. Trim off the end. And then like you can just keep like, like I said, it's a thermoplastic. So you can just keep tossing the stuff you don't use back into the hot water and use it again. And I love it. It's great. So I'm going to, let's see. I want this guy to be a little, oh yeah, it's cool. I don't use it a ton. Oh, this one didn't turn out very good. But when I do, like when it does, so it will cure or cool back to an opaque white. But it is kind of like translucent-y, so you can get it to diffuse some pretty good color effects with it. And I don't want to take full credit for this. I saw a Pretzel Cosplay do this, and I was like, that's cool. I want to do that. So they got it figured out. try it again. Get this little nubbin rolled. I mean, you don't have a ton of working time with it, but you do have a reasonable amount. It's thermoplastic. I don't use it very often, so I'm also not very good at it. So if you're like, it looks like she's struggling, you're not wrong. Let's make sure I just clear that out because I want my lights to go through. I'm still struggling. There we go. There we go. I'm fighting against the tubing to hold a curved shape. And once the plastic cools enough, it will, to a degree. I should have waited a little bit longer before I trimmed it before. You know, the truth too is that like when I made these the first time, I didn't like half of them, so I just tossed them back in the hot water and recycled all the material. In that regard, it's kind of awesome. I get tired of it's not wasting it to build drafts of things, but I get tired of wasting material on drafts. I could just let it go and be a little more normal about it, but I won't. So with this, if I don't like it, I can just toss it right back in. And it's no problem. It's awesome. Oop! It's gone forever. Nope, I got it. I got it. It's gotta keep. I could probably accomplish, honestly, the same thing with Sculpey. But what I like about this is why when I saw Pretzel Cosplay do this, I was like, they've got something really special there. That's really smart. It's the tube in the middle that lets you run a light up through it. And that's the trick to a really cool effect. I just added a little bit more it's also sandable. So if you really want like a nice clean finish, you could sand it. And like truly sandable, not sandable in the way that, oops, I may have screwed that one up. In the way that like people are like, oh yeah, you can sand foam clay. Like, yeah, you can, but you're not like wood or like a 3D print. Not quite the same, but this is. Okay. That's not too bad. I think. It's a little tiny mushroom stalk. Let's do another one. I would like to try. I haven't done this before. Maybe you can tell me about your experience with it. I would love to try working with Borbula. I've never used it. And I have like a couple rolls of it down in my garage because I caught some on clearance at Michael's and I was like, someday I'll want to do it, but I haven't yet. And it's mostly the fear of the learning curve. I think that's holding me back because it's not insignificant, but it does look really cool what you can accomplish with it. I have a friend who makes armor just out of Worbula. She rarely uses foam, and her armor is really cool. And also, it's really durable. I've had a roll for like 5 years, and I'm terrified. I know, right? Like, I know the taglines too. Like, it's all, you can recycle it, just like this. It's a thermoplastic. You can recycle it, so there's not a lot of waste. And I'm on board. Like, I'm sold. I'm just scared to get started. It's an intimidating material. My friend Ariel did tell me, like, I was looking at her armor from a while ago, and she was like, "Yeah, it is. It's nice to work with because the durability is so much like improved over foam, and that also makes it quite a bit like heavier to wear. But I wonder what it is like compared to, like the heat of foam can be really challenging. I'm gonna sacrifice a pipe cleaner because I'm worried I'm gonna smush the ends closed. I just want to keep them open. Oh, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Where to put my pliers? I'm gonna heat this one back up. I really like watching. One of my favorite makers is the Prickly Alpaca, and they work with a lot of foam. She works with a lot of not foam, sorry, a lot of Warbla, but she makes it look so easy. And I don't know that. I don't know how to have the same experience. It's really inspiring, though. Okay. Maybe what I should have done is made the tubes a little bit longer, and then I could use them to better shape these little mushroom stemmies because I wouldn't be smushing the ends with my fingers. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to use some slightly longer. Oh. Well, that worked just fine. That came out. Maybe I do that too. Maybe I use one tubey and can I just pull it out? Because that would be awesome. Not that you can see anything that I'm doing because it's just all hidden. Okay. I'm going to cut a long piece. I got plenty of that silicone tubing. So let's play around with it. All right, Instamorph. I see you. The water's starting to cool down. But that's okay. We're gonna still do this. Flatten it out. Smoosh it. Ooh, it's got a bubble. Ooh, satisfying. It's got a little bubble in it. And I'm going to, I already know it's too much. So I'm just gonna trim it. I wonder how bad this is for my scissors. Right? Like I always know when I do that with foam, like it's a little bad. It's a little bad for them. I need to sharpen most of them, but I wonder. Oh, interesting. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Can I? But now it's really long. Now it's a really long tube, and I didn't really want it to be so long. Can I trim it like? Put that back in. There, then bring the tube back out through it. It's still pliable, so I feel like I should be able to roll it. And then shape it. There it is. That's the trick. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put this weird one back in there and retry it. There she is. Oh, it's a little weird wrinkled. I'm gonna just warm it up and smush it together some more. Oh no. Now it's stuck to itself. Oh my gosh. No, stop. Okay. No, I'm figuring it out. This is the part I edit out of all my videos where I just sit here and like, why didn't that work? I mean, not all of it. There's too much to edit it out completely. There's a lot of like, why didn't that work? I do that a lot. Okay. Come on. That kind of got it stuck together, and I didn't mean to do that. Can I just get the tube back through? Come on, tubey. Come back through. Okay. Warm it up. Don't stick to itself though. Just warm it up. Here we go. Come on, you weird little mushroom. Work with me. Soon to be mushroom. Gonna be mushroom. Right now, it's just kind of obnoxious. Oh, did I miss my window to... I think I did. Darn. That one, like, kicked like resin. There we go. Now it's nice and malleable. I accidentally sealed the end, and I'm trying to get the tube to go back through so that I can mold it, but it's just being kind of uncooperative. So maybe this is just the shape that this one is. They don't all have to be the same. Should I have something? Should I be like, what level of perfectionism do I want to exercise here? I think this is enough. I think that's enough perfectionism. Just trim that off. Smush this back open. There. Great. Perfect. Let's do another one. Am I getting better at this? It's hard to say. Honestly. It's hard to know. It stuck right back to itself. Should I try a different material? I don't think so. This is pretty cool. I like this. I like the effect. Don't blame the material. Blame the person who's trying to use it incorrectly and poorly. But I think I'm getting better at it. I'm starting to figure out how to make the shapes, how to smoosh them together pretty good. Roll them out. It's still too much though. I'm still grabbing too much. I need less. I need like just a scoosh of it. Just a scoosh. A nubbin. A nugget. And then I can roll it out nice and thin. Yeah. Fun with it. Yeah, it's fun. It is actually fun. Like, aside from me not being an expert at it immediately, like, and honestly, what's that? What's the where does that expectation come from? Let's have some real expectations. Okay. Is that a little bit? I didn't quite warm it up a little bit more. We'll try it again. Just thinking about how cool the end product is going to be to persevere through this challenging moment. Which has basically been my strategy with Shredder, although I am genuinely ready to take a break. I ordered some fabric for the next season of videos I'm going to release because the vlog of the photo shoot that came out last week is the last one. So I've started season 2, filming it, and I ordered material for it to start sewing some of the elements. And I went ahead and just treated myself to some extra fabric because I think I need to take a break from Shredder. That is a technically challenging build, and I'm starting to like wear thin on it. And I don't want to. I want to finish it and be cool, but sometimes I do that. I'll take breaks. Like I did that. I haven't done it in a while. I should do it more often. Add some more hot water to this. I'm going to pour the hot water over this. So all that to say, I'm trying to keep the end in mind because it will help me get through the tough moments. Oh no, it's stuck to my... Oh. Remember how cool it's going to be, Christy. Just think about how cool it's going to be, and not that the Instamorph has permanently adhered to your cutting mat. Oh, it just comes right off. That's a relief. It was too smushy. I made it too smushy. Okay. New strategy. New strategy. The stems are whatever length the stems are now. It's just the way it's going to go. It's just how they're going to be. Whatever they wind up being, that's what they are. All right. Okay, this one's not without hope. I'm just stand here and hold it until it cools. Oh, if I spend an hour just making 5 mushroom stems, I might scream. I'm looking at the mylar on the wings. Oh, interesting. Something happened to it. We're gonna have to look at it together. Oh, this is just a live stream of me failing over and over again. Guess that's kind of my thing though. So I guess it's not the end of days. Okay. That is a little macaroni. Why don't I just use macaroni? I wonder if you can shine a light. I wonder if macaroni is translucent. Like, could I just use macaroni? I'm just trimming off the ends. Okay. 3. I have 3 mushroom stems. Oh. I'm not going to say story of my life, but definitely has been the trend in my crafting lately. A lot more failure than success. Feels like. Oh, and I know that's just like the nature of a technical build. I know it. I tell it to myself all the time. It's a reminder, like, just remember, it's just how technical builds go. But it's still really hard. Okay. I think I figured it out. I think I figured out my technique. I wonder if I could cut this with my bandsaw. If that would distort it less, or if it would just end up cutting off my own fingertips. I have a feeling it's the latter rather than the former, so maybe I won't use a power tool on it. But option. I just want them to be cute little curved stems, just sticking out of the tree, elbow, knee, crotch. You have to fall to find. Yeah, have to fall to. Oh, yes. Yep, you are totally right. I don't like falling though. I wish I did it with more grace. Okay, number 4. Here we are. This is it. This is the whole stream. It's just me figuring out how to make a mushroom stem out of Instamorph. I'm gonna do it. Can't stop me now. tap it, roll it. This one got a little bit smushy on me. It's okay. Whoa, this is not gonna work. I'm gonna have to fold it up and throw it back in the hot water. We'll grab a different nugget. You little nugget, you look like you'll work great. Okay, don't roll it so aggressively, Christy. It's a gentle roll. There, yeah, like that. And then a bend. Roll and bend. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This is a nice little one. And that's 5 in 45 minutes. Oh my God. Oh, you'd think I've never done this before. It's okay. It's all right. We haven't made the mushroom caps yet. So we're gonna do that now. But I remember I used a paintbrush end to make the other ones, and it worked really well. So I'll do that again. Let's stop in. After this one cools, we're going to take a look at the butterflies because something weird happened. While I was struggling to make mushroom stems, something strange was going on. Is it easier if I pull it out this way? Oh, good pop. It's okay. They don't have to be perfect. They're not perfect in nature. Just keep telling yourself that. Just keep telling yourself that. Just keep telling yourself that. Trim it off. Put the little nubbins back in. That's not so bad. I'm not angry at that. I might make one more. My little macaronis are what they are. Huh. Like, look at the warp on that Mylar. That's unexpected. Am I upset at it? I don't think so. I think I'm going to take a pair of scissors and just trim this out. Oh, lost my tube. Come back, tube. And let's try. I'm gonna trim these apart too. Like I'm still gonna have to go through and clean them up with an X-Acto knife, like trim it to the edges, but it's kind of wrinkled and puckered, which I didn't expect. I don't know if that oh, that's unfortunate. It just came right off. Son of a gun. Oh, this is gonna be a video of me just failing over and over again. Why did that? Was it the Mylar is too slick? Craft Bond, transparent. You failed me. Okay. Maybe contact someone. Yeah. Though, like, I don't think you can see it, but you can. Oh, yeah, you can. So when I flex this to the light, this side is now super shiny because the glue is definitely there. The other side is not. This is just black matte paper. It's nothing fancy. It's even textured, which I thought would help with adhesion. Maybe it's the Mylar is too slippery? Huh. I mean, I was expecting, like, not a great, not like a perfect, not like I couldn't remove it at all, but I thought it would do something. Okay, hold on. What about this? Dual applicators. Okay, it says a strong permanent bond. We have Tombow Aqua. I got this because I want to try doing some wig stuff. And the internet had some suggestions on adhesives for that. So let's give that a try. You can totally see where that adhesive was on the paper. Look how it made it pucker too. Isn't that weird? Like, what if I had used that for scrapbooking? That would totally have screwed up my page. I must have used it wrong. I'm going to guess it's a user error, not a product error. Because honestly, like 99% of the time it is a user error. Okay, dual applicators again. Same thing, this kind of like brush tip applicator. I like that. Let's try it. Let's put it on this side. Just brush it on. Just like we did before. Ooh, crap. Oh no, I'm being really untidy. Well, it is what it is. Man. Mylar can't be something that can't be glued with something. It just can't. I mean, like NASA used it for years and years and years. They had to adhere it to a spaceship somehow. Maybe they sewed it. That'd be so weird. Okay. Okay. I'm pressing it on. I'm going to flip it over and press it this way. Yeah, that was a bad idea, probably. No. Okay. I'm going to set this one off to the side now to dry. Put that one right there and that one right there. Give it a couple minutes. See what happens. Yeah, a very interesting development. Yeah. Because I would have used you. I was looking for, I'm always looking for the next best adhesive, like I said. Same thing with my like makeup, my foundation. I understand this is just the journey that I am on all the time, but I was excited to use this for my build books for when I like insert stuff and pictures into it. But if it puckers the paper, that's no good. Like, who owns Elmer's? Who is it? I don't know. I wonder what else they make. I must be using it wrong. It must be on me. Like, I'd say 90% of my own, like, I cause my own headaches. 90% of the time, I am my own cause. I know this about myself. But just how strange. Huh. The puckering is unusual. Because even when you use, I was going to say contact cement, but no. When you use like rubber cement, you get a little bit of puckering at the very beginning, but then you just flatten it out with your fingers and it will dry flat. So it's not like problematic. That puckering is problematic. Huh. Oh, got stuck. I think my water is starting to get too cool. Yeah, it's too cool. I'll be right back. I'm going to dump this out so I can put more in. Okay, fresh hot water. There's a bathroom over there with a sink. It's one of the reasons when I was house shopping, this one stood out to me is that this is we're in my workshop, but it's a mother-in-law suite and it has its own private bathroom. So like in theory, when I am untidy. I could like take a shower and never have to go downstairs and like track it into the rest of the house. Have I done that? No, but it's there. It appealed to me. And I don't have to walk down the stairs to get to the bathroom, at least if I need to. And it's got a sink, which the only thing it doesn't have, and I'm not super upset about it, but I would like it, is this house has no utility sink. So that is an upgrade that I think about like upgrades that are worth making, like is it worth upgrading the master bathroom or blah 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 blahing. Most of the time I'm like, no, it's just superficial stuff, except for the utility sink. I want a utility sink. I had one in a house in Washington and it was awesome. It's the only thing I miss about that house. Oh, that's not true. I also like that the washer and dryer were upstairs, right across from the master bedroom. Okay, this is it. This is the last macaroni noodle I'm making, and then I'm going to make the caps, and then everything's going to go right from here on out. There will be no other issues. There will be no drama. So, realistic expectations that I have about crafting. Yes, yes, noodle. Trimming up the wonky end. No one is going to see them. Haha! Okay. I now have 6 macaroni noodles of various curl. That's a great sound. Okay. Let's make some caps. I don't remember how I made them before, but I'm sure I'll feel my way through. And I know it wasn't that much. I know they're pretty thin too. So I think I started with a ball and then a smush. And I'm pretty sure that was mostly it. And then maybe a little bit of like detail. How did I go about detailing it? Like this? Boop, boop, boop. Oh yeah, just like this. Right, because it's nature. Not only is it only use odd numbers, but nothing is truly symmetric. It's all a little bit of variation. And then I let it dry. Just gonna round out the top a little bit more. Yeah. Not dry. Cool. Gonna let it cool. I have 2 more of these makeup brushes that I can use. Oh, 3 more. Yeah. I use them for dry brushing. Makeup brushes, like blending brushes, because they got nice dense bristles. And so the dry brush goes on really good. There's my little, you can't see it, but it's there. The little cap at the end. It's better against like the black. Okay, there's one. That was a lot less painful. Not painless, but did I make him too big? Did I make that one too big? Yes, it's possible these are too large. I might need to. Oh, it's possible they might permanently be adhered to the makeup brush too. No, come off. There, it's coming right off. It was still too sticky. I wonder if there's an alternative material I could use. I'll put some more of these beads in because I can tell I'm not going to have enough. Like, what else? Instamorph is nice because it's moldable and it's not entirely opaque when it's solid. I wonder if I could use white foam clay. I mean, anything thin enough has a little bit of translucency. I could try using translucent Sculpey, but I am not great with Sculpey work. I'm going to be completely honest there. This is not my forte. I can do it in like this desperation Sculpey work, but I can never get it quite right. And I like the featherweight Sculpey. That's a nice product because it sands really well. I mean, all Sculpey sands pretty well. So I like it for molding and casting. But if it was actual, yeah, I'd have to have feet to the fire to. What else could I use? I could 3D print them, but I can't model in Blender yet. So making organic stuff is tough. Can I take this off? Oh, my first mushroom just collapsed. It wasn't cool enough. I thought I could just like pop it off and be done, but I can't. It's not ready. We'll just warm it back up and smooth it back out. It's okay. Crisis averted. Could I use freeform air? Does freeform air come in a translucent finish? I guess that'd be a question for Smooth On. I don't know. What else could I use? I got a 3D printing pen for my birthday last year, and I haven't used it yet, but I do have translucent filament. I don't like using it on my 3D printer because it is fickle, and I have lost 2 printers to like trying to print with it. I don't know what kind of gnarly, bad vibes it has, but it definitely screws my printers up. So maybe the 3D printing pen, though, would be, and I could 3D print these little caps, but I don't think that'd be any easier. I think that may actually be harder. Or maybe going in the wrong direction. Yeah, translucent is that's the tough ask, is to let enough light through it to look magical, whimsical, but still be a useful product. That one's gone forever. Nope, it's right here. It's okay. What else? I wonder if I could use hot glue. I know some people do that really successfully. I've never done it, but I have lots of it. I wonder how much of a pain in the butt it would be. That's fine. This is good. This is turning out great. I've got 4 of the 5 done. Is this one? Oh, okay. Boop. There it is. There's my little mushroom cap. Moment of truth. Did it work? Does it fit on the ends of my... No, it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. Wait a second. This one does. This one. There. It only took us an hour to make one. Oh, dear. No. Okay. It's okay. Got one more. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to experience success today. We're going to have success. It's going to happen. A little bit of plastic left on this one. Didn't quite come off. That's okay. Right there like that. We're going to get this. I'm going to keep going. I'm not ready to give up. Another cute little mushroom cap. I'm going to roll it out. I'm going to add some texture. Adorable. I've got time to work on this, so I'm going to do it. It's going to be cute. It's going to be so cute and evil and poisonous. Let's not forget those. I mean, they're not mutually exclusive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If I like soften some of these, just make their heads a little bit tinier, which I can do. Yeah. It will be okay. That one is weird, so weirdly wrinkled, but it's fine. That's great. Great texture. Almost like I wanted it that way. And mushrooms are weird. They're always weird and wrinkled. So it just really is capturing the beauty of nature. Soften this one up. Just want to clean it. Just want to make it a little bit smoother. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make some more mushrooms for the ground out of clay, I think. No, I want to make my flowers. Well, yeah. This is the start. Okay. Cute. Cute. Can I decap any of these? This one? Nope, still warm on the inside. I can feel it. This one. Oh, it came right off. Great. Let's find a head for it. Perfect. That's 2. What about this one? Oh, it came right off. That's perfect. That's 3. Amazing. The success achieved. Did I miscount? Did I made 5. Oh, because I made 6 stalks. That's right. Okay. Totally fine. That is okay. I'm going to go dump this water out. Smush a little bit of plastic right there. Okay. Cool. And I'm going to keep going. So if anyone has to leave, please feel free to. No pressure. Okay, let's look at this. Is it not dry? Nope, that's dry. Came right off again. Cool. Cool. What about this one? Oh, well, this one unpuckered. Is this that? Okay, so that was my Elmer's. This is the, oh, it's stuck on there. Good. Okay. Tombow. That's the way to go. Tombow. Wow. That's good. That's on there. Oh, yay. All right. Let's do the other one. We'll fix it. We'll make this work. Make sure that that's the right way. Okay. Yeah, it didn't make the paper pucker or anything. Gosh, I wonder what's in that Elmer's. That is unexpected. I like these little glue grippy brushes, though. This is nice. Does that have a smell? Like, no, there's no smell or anything. Do I need to be wearing a respirator? I don't think so. Certainly no fumes coming off of it. All right. That's on there. I'm going to just press it down. We've made 3 mushrooms and a half a butterfly. No, sorry, a quarter of a butterfly today. That's right. I'm gonna go ahead and glue this together. 2 successes in a row. Yeah, I know. Oh my God. Some days are just like that. It feels like a lot of days are like that. Oh. Sometimes, no, not sometimes. Whenever I meet someone, it's like the same questions, like, "Oh, what do you do?" And I have to somehow find a way to say like, I make weird stuff on the internet now. That's what I'm trying to do. And they don't usually have any follow-up questions. If they did, it'd be really hard because I'd have to describe stuff like this. Like I spent a day figuring out how to glue paper to Mylar to make 1/4 of a butterfly. I went to an event last night, a party, just like a neighborhood kind of work thing. And everyone was so nice. But they did ask me that. They're like, "What do you do?" And yesterday I was like, "Well, I made some armor for a couple hours, and then I sanded a samurai helmet, and then I uh, put ooze into an ooze canister." And they don't usually have any follow-up questions after that. I think this one looks good. I'm using just this little flat to flatten it out. That's all right. That's kind of pretty, right? Oh, I'm a craft engineer. I'm stealing that. Can I steal that? I'm gonna use that from here on out. That's because I don't feel like I'm not a YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be the chimera of Martha Stewart and Norm Abram for cosplay on YouTube. But I'm not there yet. Non-judgment, just a fact. And when I tell people that with all the follow-up afterwards, because it just comes out of my mouth, they don't know what to do with that usually. But if I said a craft engineer, yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like that would be, at least we could like talk about it. Okay, there's another little cap off. I'll put him on this one right here. This side, this side. Yeah. That's four mushrooms. We just need the 5th one. Not done. I'm not giving up. Not giving up. That was so much harder than it needed to be. I'll put just my sculpting tube back in there. And little tubes I didn't use are going in the trash. I'm going to throw you away. Oh my God. How did that happen today? All right. I still want to make flowers. I want to figure out how these are going to go so I can mark them. And then I can mark where I want my flowers to be. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. And I'm going to use, no, I'm not going to use that. Ooh, I don't need anything. I don't need anything at all. So I think these little mushrooms would be like so cute. Just boop, 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 just up here. And then I could put like a flower in the crook and a butterfly in the edge, or maybe the butterfly goes up here and a flower and a flower. Yeah. Flower, a flower. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. Okay. So, what can I do instead of like trying to, maybe I can use a pin. Okay. It barely sticks in the freeform air, but that's okay. I don't need it to be crazy hard. I just want to see how everything, I love how it's coming together too. I know, it's super fun. I didn't think it would take so long, but such is life. You make stuff, you get it. Like sometimes things just come together, but most of the time it's a lot of work. And that's okay. That's okay. No judgment. I placed my first one and I placed my last one. And now I'm just going to like randomly place the other ones. I don't know if you can see the pins or not. They don't need to be perfect because It looks better if they're not. Yeah, kind of little pins. And now I can mark because I'm going to have to drill a hole in it. I cannot believe that this hollowed out freeform air thing worked so good. Honestly, like, because I really was like jamming on pulling out the aluminum foil from it, but holy cow. I didn't think there was a chance that it was going to last. I say that now and I'm going to drop it and break it. Pretty cool stuff. I was actually just like, so that's how I'm remaking my shredder helmet, is I 3D printed a base so that I have a symmetric platform to model off of. And then I paper mache'd a layer to create like an actual shell for it. And then I've been putting freeform air on it and cleaning it. So like when I make helmets, I learned from way, way back in the day when I made my Heimdall cosplay that to get the smooth dome, if you use something that you can like sand and shape and fill, you'll get a really lovely smooth dome and then you can build off of it. So I domed it out with freeform air and then cleaned it up. And now I've been adding all the different like layers to it. And so I'll put I'll like a layer of freeform air on and then sand it down. So long story short, because I'm a talky person. I was sanding it yesterday, sanding down my third layer of freeform air, and it's starting to look okay. I can't believe how strong the stuff is. And like, I was really like gripping onto it to get it to like into the right positions to clean it. But even like these inside, this is a pretty thin shell, you know, it's only like a 3/8 of an inch thick. And it's pretty tough. I'm going to do this technique again, the like building it of aluminum foil and covering it with freeform air. Didn't think it would work, but it did. Turned out really good too. I use Plaid brown paint for this. They have a great paint line. They're like browns. I just bought all their greens because I want to do some work with that. I like the brown so much. I figured I'd give it another like color line a try. Okay, now that I've got all the pins in and the spots marked, I'm just going to go through with my little hand drill, and I immediately lost it. No, it's right here. And just carve out a hole because I want to be able to thread the lights through it into the mushrooms. When I made my witch's hat, because it was just foam, I could just like poke a hole and stick the mushrooms in. This is going to take a little more engineering, but I'm going to get the start of all the spots at least drilled out. Wow, I can't believe how easy this is to drill too. Man. And if I screw it up, I'll just fill it with, I don't know, wood filler or something. Or more freeform air. Or I can just cover it. There we go. I'm going to get you. Okay. Drilling this out. I feel like too, I'm thinking about these little mushrooms with their like little blue lights inside of them, but also I think I'm going to try to paint them in a way that has like little frowny faces on it, scowling. Not as obvious as like the flowers from Alice in Wonderland, but like something that you're just like, maybe like some dismayed eyes, some eyebrows that are menacing on them. I think that would be really cool. That top one's going to be a challenge, but it's okay. Do we want to make them any bigger? Let's find out. I don't know that these will fit, but we'll just try passing it through. Oh yeah, they fit fine. That's great. Okay. Okay. So let's gently unwind this. And double check that the lights also fit inside the mushrooms that we just made. These little, like, so tiny micro fairy lights, but they work so good. They're so bright for how small they are, and when you put them together, um, that's the effect worth writing home about. So I just take them and literally fold the wire in on itself. So there's one, and then I like to double it up, but I stagger them. And I just want to I don't want to be too permanent about this because still have to thread them through, but let's just make sure they fit on up inside there. Here's our little mushroom. Can you see it? Oh yeah, it's hard to see with I have studio lights. It's very bright in here, but there's a nice little blue effect in there. That's cool. Oh, with their little angry eyebrows. Yeah, that's gonna look. Oh, okay. I'm worth the work to get there because it was a walk. Let's see if we can pop this last one off. Do a little twist. Come on, break free, my friend. Nope. Is it warm still? I can't tell. If I just nope. Okay, we'll let it cool. We'll let it cool. I might pop it in the fridge. That might break that one free. So let's get our lights threaded through if we can. I know that top one is going to be really hard and probably take me a while. And then how do I want to do this? This might genuinely be an off-camera thing because it's going to be so boring. Okay, bottom line though, I know where the mushrooms are going. Yeah, I'm not going to make you watch me struggle to get that through. And we're going to go, I'll go about 8 more minutes. Let's go to 2:30. But I do want to I want to mark it so I don't forget where it's supposed to be. I'll take a little bit of orange foam and oh no. I can do this smarter. I have painter's tape right here. I can do this better. I'm just gonna put this little yellow tape over all the holes so I know where they are. I have a visual reminder, and then I can start to make the holes for the flowers and stuff. Yeah, I could do this smarter. This will help me. I don't even have to. I can do this smarter. I could make smaller. Okay. Boop. 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 I've got a couple little pieces. Smarter, not harder, Christy. Smarter. Cute little boops. Boops. There. Now I have a mark for where all the mushrooms are going to go. And we said butterfly up here. How's our butterfly doing? Okay, the wings are drying pretty good. I do wish I had when you're making bacon, you can press it down, a bacon press. I need a press like that for stuff in here. I guess I could just use my big ruler. Just want to smush it a little bit. Flatten it out. And somehow I got it a little bit off, but it's not that big of a deal. No one's going to notice. I'm just going to trim it real quick around the edges. I do like Mylar because it trims so easy. I say that and now I can't get it off. I trimmed it very poorly. Oh, come on. Oh. I'm on a roll today. There we go. Got one off. I just need to push a little bit. I've been using this X-Acto knife to cut foam, and the first few cuts are so good and buttery, and then, it's foam. So, okay. Just trim up the little wobbles on the wings. I mean, if there's a little bit of mylar sticking out, it's not that big of a deal. And I have scissors. Should I be using scissors? Is that easier? I don't know. My scissors have seen better days. Time to replace them. These are not my fabric scissors. These are my I need scissors. Reach for them scissors. And they've been pretty awesome, but they are kind of reaching the end of their life, I think. It's so detailed. And I don't want to cut my fingers. Okay, there we go. Oh, little butterfly wing, little butterfly wing. You exist now. I'm so happy. God, you work. Oh, yay. Okay, little butterfly wing. I'm gonna put you, I want you to go right there, I think. Like, just resting at the top, maybe on, so mushrooms, boop, boop, boop. Maybe here. Maybe it's resting here, and then the flower and the flower. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't have a little one. I have a big one that's already made. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's the glue. It turned out really, like, it doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart. You know, like sometimes when I use glue sticks, which I do, even though they never hold anything, and yet I still, like, I have them, so I reach for them. But you know immediately, like, oh, okay, in a couple days, it's gonna fall right off. But this feels pretty secure. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so little butterfly right there, sitting on the little log. And put a little pin in, but make sure I poke it the right way so I don't put another little pin in. Just hold it in place. Just knock the first pin out because that's an important part of the process. Yeah, right? Just a little, just a little butterfly around the edge. Of course, we're also going to make it frown. I'm going to give it some angry, it's got to have some angry eyebrows of some sort. Yeah. Okay. Oh, gosh. I'm so glad it worked. I'm going to do the other one so that I can let it set, and then I'll probably call it a day. Got mushrooms made. We got the lights planned. Oh, I do want to get okay. Oh, that one's turning out good. Yeah, the mylar it's not even budging from it. So skip the Elmers, grab the Tombow. Good to know. And next time we get together, if the butterflies just fall apart, we'll know that skip the Tombow. I can't believe how much I like this little application brush. I thought it was going to be too untidy, but actually it works really good. Maybe I should start buying multi-packs of this adhesive. I think it gets carried at Michael's now. Should be easier to source. Okay, line it up. Line that up too. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that turned out okay. Smush it down. Nice and smushy. Make sure it's lined up. Oh, we almost have a whole butterfly. Angry antenna. Yeah. I'm sure we can figure out, like, maybe down. Maybe. And I can put eyebrows on it. I'll figure out a way to put eyebrows on a butterfly. I'm sure. All right, we've got, I did get the cap off that last mushroom. Will it fit on the stems? Maybe. It may not fit on any of the stems. You will. Oh, wait a second. I just want it to, oh, was it the wrong side? Should I try this side instead? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna add the last of the hot water. Last thing I do before I go, I just want it to work. I need this to be successful. I just do. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I can only tell you that I need it to be. Nice. Okay. That was enough to get it to smush just a little bit. I think I need to smush a little bit more. Heat up, heat up. Smush a little bit more. Smush a little bit more. Yeah, just like that. Smush a little bit more. Smush a little bit more. And don't stick to the table. Don't put it down and stick to the table immediately. Let's try also. No, I don't want to mess with the cap. Make sure that the lights could still go through. And there! 5 mushrooms that work. Okay. Amazing. That's our success for the day. I'm going to put the extra mushroom into here because I can just melt it down and use it again. 5 mushrooms, a whole butterfly, poked some holes and stuff, added some details to that. Not as far as I wanted to get. Again, story of my life. I've started to fabricate the flowers. I have detailed the outside. I know my mechanisms. I'm still working, trucking away at it. Whew. An hour and a half at a time. We've done this 8 times, so that's 12 hours. 12 hours to make this. Why does it feel like it's taking so long? I'm engineering it effectively. I've made some cool stuff still. We just haven't got to all the details, but we're getting there. Okay, it's slow and steady. Jennifer, thank you for hanging out today. I appreciate it. And I think there's someone else out there. Thank you too for hanging out. I am sorry. It was a journey of failures, but I'm glad we made it to a point where we've got something done in it. And oh my gosh, it doesn't take a moment. Anyways, I appreciate having someone to hang out with today to fail forward through crafting. Could have been so much worse. It was actually kind of fun. It was really relaxing. Thank you. I know it's nice to have I remember when other people used to stream more on Twitch. It was just cool to be with someone because it can get kind of lonely up in here, especially when all I'm talking to is this armor that I spend 30 hours piecing together, and it's not great. It's not a great conversationalist. In fact, it's very ungiving in conversations. So I appreciate that you're here. I think I'm going to go. Thank you so much. And I will be back in a week and a half, not a week and a half, in 2 weeks for another live stream, another crafting session. And if I do any of the work, I won't be doing any work outside of this. Next time we're getting together, we're going to start putting stuff together. It's great. It's awesome. Okay. Toodles. I love it. Craft engineer. I'm keeping that forever. Thank you so much. and have a good day. I'll see you in 2 weeks.